All right, next problem. I want to work out this one two different ways with you. I'm going to just use the known formula, but then I'll also show you how you can use logarithmic differentiation as well. So the known formula is, let's just write it down actually. If I want to take the derivative of 5 to the g of x, this is just 5 to the g of x times g prime of x times ln of 5. You can throw the ln of 5 in before the g prime if you want. Whatever, order doesn't matter. So if I apply that to my situation, then I can immediately write down f prime of x is just going to be 5 to the tanh of x times ln of 5 times the derivative of tanh is sec squared of x. That's it. I'm done. Another way, though, that you can work this one out, you don't have to do it this way, but if you wanted, you could rewrite this as y equals 5 to the tanh of x. And so ln of y is take the natural log of the right side, and you're going to get what? Pull the tanh down, tanh of x times ln of 5. So y prime over y is the derivative of tanh is sec squared of x ln of 5. Solve for y prime, and we're right back where we got on the last problem. So 5 tanh of x sec squared of x ln of 5. Same thing. I don't have a preference. I myself would probably just use the formula and do it directly, but either one is perfectly fine. Okay, let's do another one. So here's a fun one. Whenever you want to take a derivative of a logarithm, it's the derivative of the inside over the inside, and then possibly dividing by an extra constant if this base isn't e. So this is log base 4, not natural log, so we'll have to divide by natural log of 4. So really this is just a formula, plug and chug, nothing too complicated. You're going to get a 3x squared plus a 3, that's the derivative of the inside, over the inside is x cubed plus 3x plus pi. If that was a natural log instead of log base 4, we'd stop, but it's not. So we're going to multiply by ln of 4, and we've got it. That's it. So done with that one. Let's go on to the next one. This one's a little more interesting. So here, when you see this problem and you see that it's an inverse prime, that is a major clue that you don't want to actually find the full inverse function. In fact, it's highly unlikely that you'd even be able to do that. So what I want to do is make use of my known formula, and the formula is what? F inverse prime of 2, you know, is 1 over f prime of f inverse of 2. And this is important that we know this formula because it actually guides you and tells you the things you need to know. You need to know f prime, and you need to know f inverse of 2. So let's figure out what f inverse of 2 is. F inverse of 2 is c if and only if f of c is 2. And now I'm just going to look at my function, and again, these aren't usually too terribly tricky. What do I plug into f to get out 2? Well, I need to have the inside under the radical be 4 if I want to get out 2. Plug in a 1 and you get 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So pretty easy to see f of 1 is 2. So that means the point is f inverse of 2 is 1. So we've got that. Let's box that. We'd better go ahead and find f prime. Hopefully you know your formulas. This is just the chain rule. I'm just going to write it down. I'm going to end up dividing by 2 square root, plug in the inside, and then I'm going to multiply by the derivative of the inside, which is going to be 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. So I cut right to the chase on that one. Make sure that you can do this one. If you had any trouble with this derivative, then pause this and work it out before you keep going. Okay. So now we're ready to work out our problem. So I want to just simplify this equation that I've written down. This is our formula that we discussed and actually came up with in class. And so now I'm going to say, well, this is the same thing as 1 over f prime of, well, we said f inverse of 2 was 1. So this is just f prime of 1. Whoops, f prime of 1. And f prime of 1, when I go over here to f prime and I plug in 1, I get 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6 over 2 times 2 is 4. So this is 1 over 6 over 4, which is the same as 2/3. So that's f inverse prime of 2. All right, I will stop this video and pick it up.